What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over what sold last week. Got 10 items, all men's clothing brands, all with an average sale price of over $30. These are definitely brands you're going to want to keep an eye out for when you're out thrifting or sourcing. As usual, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, so if you do enjoy this kind of content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. With that said, we'll just jump right in. So overall, another good week. 61 sales for $1,630. Most of the stuff you're going to see today came out of the 100-piece clothing haul that I made a few weeks ago. So if you haven't checked that out, I will put a link to the video in the description below. First one up is this pair of Z-Coil men's sneakers. I paid $10 for these at a local thrift store. I didn't really know what these were when I first saw them, but as soon as I looked up comps, I knew that they were pretty good. I didn't notice till I got them home and I went to list them that one of the springs was separating from the rubber, but I just made sure to notate that in the description, and it still sold within 2 weeks for $42.50 plus $11.99 shipping. I did underestimate shipping a little bit. It did cost $13.50 to ship, but I still made about 25 bucks on them. Next up is this pair of Johnson & Murphy Cardell Saddle Oxfords. They were new with box. They did have a couple light scuffs on the bottom. I just made sure to notate that as well. I paid $10 for these also, and they sold for $42.50 plus $11.99 shipping. Next, this is a brand I usually find in a lot of button fronts, and for some reason, I don't know if it's specific to this brand, but they're all larger sizes, like 4, 5, 6XL, and this was a 5XL, like bomber style jacket, really cool green camo pattern. I was able to put this in a padded flat rate. I paid $4 from this at Goodwill, and it sold within 2 weeks for $42.50 plus $7.90 shipping. This was an interesting find. I only really picked this up because it is 100% cashmere. The brand is 1901. Anything 100% cashmere does have some good value, and I paid $4 for this. It took 2 weeks to sell, but it sold for $34 plus $7.90 shipping. Definitely, if you find anything 100% cashmere, pick it up because it's definitely going to have some value. And obviously, the better the brand, the more money it'll probably be worth. And next up, this is also a good brand, 7 for All Mankind. I picked these up for $5. And they sold within 2 weeks for $34 plus $7.90 shipping. This was a cool find. It's a Lacoste Polo with a Big Croc logo. Usually the ones with the Big Croc sell for better money than the ones with just the regular logo. But this sold within 2 weeks for $34 plus $4.95 shipping. This is an awesome brand, Kuji. This had some really cool letters. So on the front, the letters, the red and the blue were like rubber, like a thick rubber, and then the rest, like the animals that are inside the letters, were embroidered. And it did have some staining around the shirt, but it took about 3 months to sell. I paid $4 for it, and it sold for $34 plus $4.95 shipping. Next up, this is a Nike Dallas Cowboys Emmitt Smith jersey. I got this in the pallet of clothes I bought from Goodwill last month. So I paid about $2.82 for each item that I found, and this sold within a month for $30 plus $4.95 shipping. Next up, I found actually found 2 of these new with tag Columbia button front shirts, larger size. I think these are what, 3X. You can see MSRP here was $70. I found these at Ross on clearance for $10 a piece, and I sold both of them within the last 3 months. This one just sold last week for $29.75 plus $4.95 shipping, and after fees and shipping, I made like $16. So. And finally, this is a Ralph Lauren Purple Label shirt. This one unfortunately was stained. That's why it only sold for $34 plus $4.95 shipping, but I paid $4 for it and it sold within a month. Generally, if these aren't stained, you can expect to get upwards of $60 to $70 for them, but unfortunately this one had some pretty good staining on the left sleeve, a bit of discoloration inside the collar. Kind of see it here. In person it was a lot worse, but here's a picture of the tag. They do sell really well, like I said, if they aren't stained, and even if they are stained. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please hit the like button if you enjoy this content, and please hit the subscribe button. I'm almost at 150 subscribers. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.